Ghosts by Bruce Springsteen will be played in standard tuning and then capoed on the 4th fret of the guitar. I'll be showing you two ways to play this, one with the capo on the 4th fret in standard and then an alternate way on the 2nd fret in drop D. But this is maybe the easiest way to play it. So the intro begins with drums, like just doing some, Weinberg's doing some sort of rhythm there. Then Springsteen's vocals come in, and then the guitar comes in with... The way that you will do that is it's going to be out of a G formation. Your ring finger will be on the 6th string, 3rd fret relative to the capo. So I'll speak relative to the capo, 1, 2, 3. So ring finger, 6th string, 3rd fret. Pinky finger needs to be pulled back to the 1 string, 3 fret. Your ring finger will be blocking out the 5 string. So whenever you strum across this G, with like a down up down is what it does, you will be strumming everything but the 5 string. The 5 string will be muted out. Strings 4, 3, and 2 will be open between your two strings that you've got fretted on the 3rd fret, your 6 and 1 string. So the next movement will be moving with just your 2nd and 1st fingers. You want to leave your ring and pinky where they are. So the next movement will be to put down your 2nd finger on the 4th string 2 fret, leave the 3 string open, and your 1st finger simultaneously goes down on the 2 string 1 fret. So that you get, that's like a down up down, down, and then on the up, I'm putting my 2nd and 1st fingers down. And then you're going to go down up with your pick again, and you'll lift your 2nd finger, your 2nd and 1st fingers on the down, and then put them back down on the up so that you get. And then down with your pick again and lift your 1st and 2nd fingers so that you get. And then you'll go to a D chord. And that's the riff that's going on. After that riff, it just will drone on the 6th string 3 fret, and then repeat. It just drones 6th string 3 fret. And if you want to like play it as a bigger G-shaped chord, feel free, but repeats that, and then we're going to go to a C chord for the pre-chorus. That's ring finger on the 5th string 3 fret, 2nd finger on the 4th string 2 fret, open 3 string, 1st finger on the 2 string 1 fret. Now in the C chord, it might make sense to just play a C chord the whole time, as Bruce's vocals are playing or are singing. But the vocals and other instrumentation is ascending out of this C chord going. So the way that you might want to replicate that is in the C chord. After kind of one set of beats on the C, down, down, up, down, up, put your pinky finger down on the 4th string 4 fret relative to our capo, leaving your ring and 1st fingers where they were. And then pick up your pinky finger and kind of emphasize the open 3 string here. And then with your 2nd finger, move to the 3 string 2 fret inside of the C chord, so that you're basically just emphasizing those notes within the C, and then it goes back to the G. And this is the beginning of the chorus, the G chord to a C chord to a D chord. Repeat the G chord to the C chord to the D chord. Come back to the C chord. Raise back up to the D chord, and then fall back down into the G. And more riff. Just does like that pretty much the whole song. So if you want to play it the alternate way, or if you've got two guitars in your group and you want for the second guitar to do something a little bit different. If you go to drop D and then capo on the second fret, you'd be playing out of A formation. So for the riff, you would have an open 5 string, then your first finger barring the second fret, now relative to the capo. Second fret of strings 4, 3, and 2. Strumming patterns here will be the same, so I'm not going to address the strumming patterns, but the shapes will be from the A chord, so you're making like a suspended A chord here, with your ring finger going down to the 4 string 4 fret, and your second finger simultaneously going down to the 2 string 3 fret, with your first finger bar still there in between, your first finger is grabbing the 3 string on the 2 fret. So you're doing the same lifting now with your ring and second fingers as you were previously doing with your second and first fingers. And then after that, the next chord will be this chord. This is like a big E chord, basically is what it's doing in relation to where our capo is. So I'm barring with my first finger the second fret of strings 6, 5, and 3, 6, 5, and 4, and then my pinky finger goes down on the 3 string 4 fret, and then I can have an open 2 and 1 string. So, and then just repeat, and then your C chord that we were playing originally is now going to become a D-shaped chord. So in this D chord, you can have a nice open 6 string. I would then, after the first round, I would lower my first finger 1 fret to the 3 string 1 fret to do that walk up of, it would be, and then back to the 3 string 2 fret, and then the 3 string 4 fret with your pinky. And then back to the chorus now, which will be an A chord to a D chord to the E chord that we did, like this just big kind of power chord, to the A chord, to the D chord, to the E chord, come back to the D chord, go back to the E chord, and then the A chord, where you're emphasizing here the open 5 string. So those are 2 ways to play Ghosts by Bruce Springsteen. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.